Is talking right now as we speak. So obviously watching on the lower time frames today has been pretty sweet. We did have that punch down today, which a lot of people took. And of course, that one was trimmable at multiple different points today, but did hit my target, at least one of my targets here at that 575. It actually worked down to the 595.50 floor directly underneath it, which is here. Right now, we're currently back up on the floor. I did grab some longs off of that floor. Again, whether or not we're going to take those into tomorrow, there is still remaining empty space all the way up until 611. But obviously, I'd like to see a little bit more as we get towards the end of day. The 24-hour candle is trying to pull itself back up. It's man, this reminds me so much of COVID, but it is, closed down and kind of get rid of all of this stuff. We are currently closed down underneath that previous 602 resistance. So until we can, and you can see that on the 15-minute pretty clearly, which is why I'm watching as we're getting closer to the end of the day on whether or not we can grab this floor here at 599. So next one, SPY had another whippy day. I didn't trade this one, but it did as well close underneath that candle at 665. Sorry if I'm talking slow right now. I am mad exhausted right now. That 3 a.m. wake up time is hitting me. I'm good though. The neuro gun was about to kick in.
More stuff of that in garage that you had to clean up or what?
There could have been, but I'm mostly unaffected by it. Cold and hot at the same time. We're gonna put on this sweater. All right. Anyway, candle close underneath the 662.50 as well, and pretty damn close to that candle open here at 659. So same thing. This is one that did leave quite a bit of higher empty space up above it. As you move down into the 15-minute, you can map this one out. It's very similar to the Qs, tick by tick, damn near. And of course, breaking through or moving through that range could allow for price to re-push back up into the 665s. But what we're seeing right now could be a retest after we've already broke down below those lows. Same signal, right? Same area, basically on the Qs as on SPY, where we have this box down below us. You can see the same thing over here, and that's going to be one of our triggers down. Now, all three ETFs, IWM being the cheapest one, there's definitely room for speculation, right? In this environment, if you have that capability to put a little bit of cash on the table, again, being smart about your price targets. Mine didn't get necessarily hit today until we obviously broke down, but we didn't get to that 588. But still, there is room for potential speculation. I like to wait towards the end of the day. The contracts are getting more expensive as the VIX has moved up and volatility has increased. Speaking of IWM, this one left behind again, basically the same thing, which when the markets kind of run together like this, it can make your life pretty easy, but we have not quite yet gotten up to that floor. It does look like we bounced down through. Oh yeah, so we did get through that empty space. Looks like you retested your floor before breaking down. The 24-hour really doesn't say, well, actually, I might have to take that back. You did close or are closing underneath 247. That could be a retest level tomorrow or that break up. And again, that is empty space up above us. But our goal when we move down into or we're moving with empty space, whether that's up or down, is to hold on. And as far as I'm concerned, this is still pretty much a hold. So as we near towards the end of the day, again, we'll see what IWM can recover. Looks like we're getting kind of a little bit of a bounce here. But anyway, that being said, I've been kind of focused on the Qs here. IWM still has quite a bit of empty space down and a gap at 236. So one way to reduce your risk could be by trading or looking at the IWM 236 to the upside or to the downside. And then we have 248.80 and 251 to the upside as two potential targets. There is a channel here. That channel did get broken below, but obviously those are not the end all be all. Okay, so that is our 3 ETFs going into tomorrow. And we'll, of course, keep our eyes on these as we get towards the end of the day. Trump is talking, yada, yada, yada. Crazy shit is happening. Anyway, so that being said, if you a lot of positions right now because of the overhead market selling and volatility are struggling to hold up, and that might mean that bailing has to happen. Now, I've let my patience damn near has run dry. Obviously, I was hoping this would move quicker. We got a lot of empty space underneath us. You can hedge, you can re-enter. There is a punchback now above us, and that's something that we can look for a 30-minute candle close above 33.55, or obviously for extra confirmation 33.80. So it's not like it's something that you can't reset your feet on. And again, with that empty space underneath us and everything weighing us down market wide, it could be a kind of a pull back the arrow and then shoot, and that might mean that we fill some of that empty space up. That being said, I do like the bounce and retest here at 33.22 by the end of the day. If we could get back up above that, that would be awesome. If not, gotta weigh your options. So at some point, I think the only reason that a lot of you wouldn't get out is because you're just fearful that you'll miss it. And at some point, you got to keep being consistent in following your rules. So if you're stopped out, you're stopped out, and if you miss it because of some crazy overnight move, so be it. But at the end of the day, I trust the system, or at least especially this setup, to give us a good signal before it does take off on that overhead empty space. So did he make his speech yet? How did I do on the QQQ puts? They were fire. Yeah. The first one's not so much. The second ones were. All right. Same thing as yesterday. What the hell was that? Love? Must have moved something. All right. Crazy market. Yes, sir. It's all right. There's money to be made here. Oh, that's Steve. AMAT had some serious trouble hanging on today and did fall below that 227, which this spurs a reduction of risk, and it does have a gap down below. It is retesting and it is re-enterable. I think that problem is going to be solved by your 15-minute chart right here, and this is if you will, better here than it is there. And then here. And of course, this, as sneaky as it is that punchback that we tried to make, if you will, and rejected at 230. So we are looking outside of 227.50 and potentially through that empty space back up. That's where we set our alerts. If you need to re-enter that, you can do so. In this market, obviously, with everything going on, if you don't, this is a good time to be looking into hedges or whatnot. But yeah, it is a little wild. So if we have to again get out of certain positions or they're hitting your stop loss, abide. Sorry, I'm trying to give him this neurogum needs to work faster. Hurry. There you are. Try to do a whole one. All right. If you have anything you want me to take.
You try chewing it harder?
Oh my God.
And,
Nope.
And not do a whole one. That doesn't sound shady.
Is it half? All right.
You don't do a neurogum though.
Neurogum does you.
That was good.
TTD. All right. So 24-hour time frame, and this is where you got to look at it. I mean, that is a push off of the overhead floor, right? That we attempted, and we did move through that box. But when we did not have the volume and the overhead market pulling us up. And so you can just rely. This is one that I think, again, is probably calling for, unless you again, have a good, better expiration, but 48.90 is going to be that last straw, because that's, obviously channel based, but could I bring that down a little bit? That is not your traditional box. You got to catch a bounce here. You're not doing that now, so this isn't what you want to see, going into the end of the day. I think, again, just reliable levels are 51.75 and of course 53. But right now the trajectory is heading down for that third time. You do have two rejections off the top. So again, probably a hedge scenario, and it looks like 47.60 47.80 are likely going to be price targets to the downside. So all right, Starbucks punching back up, going, is it okay? It's trying to hold itself up. That's for sure. It is holding itself up. You're still very much on this motherfucker. Come here. But I can tell you what you are sitting at, and that is your previous cost basis, which again serves as a target, but does not offer the same promise. If you can break it, it does let you know that you'll likely retest 85.78. So that doesn't look bad. And tomorrow, if we did see a pullback, I would not be surprised if you retest that before you springboard forward. But this still looks good. I mean, you did get 3 solid 24-hour candles there, so maybe a little sideways action in here. Wouldn't be surprised, but you do still have empty space and you are still holding what you need to hold. On he's rejecting that floor there. 319. Not looking good, family. You know what it looks like? I just realized this.
The great crack.
Nope.
Somebody about to yeet himself.
Hold on. Let him cook. Let me cook. God, this is art, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Is that your chicken?
No, it's fucking Simba. Look, it's Pride Rock.
Autistic.
Come on, dude. And then he chucks the market all the way down.
How to leave the devil's lettuce alone.
Sorry.
Stick to analyze it.
So buy puts?
I don't know, man. Pride Rock's not looking too good, dude. Not looking too good. I don't see a lot of strength underneath us. Or right there. Say that big push and close down at the floor.
Potter, what I was gonna ask.
I don't want to start.
Oh, go ahead.
Real
Go ahead.
quick. I don't want to start anything, but apparently it's getting reported that 33 minutes ago Israel struck Lebanon.
That's not a surprise, but
They already did that, didn't they?
they did that before.
Yeah, they hit another place apparently.
That's what I was gonna ask about, Potter. I know we kind of closed the gap, but we never touched that floor on that big ass red candle. Like we gapped up and we kind of wicked off on the 4 hour the gap, but we never touched like the actual floor. Like we wicked that gap, but we never touched back down to that floor.
Talking about, oh, you talking about all the way down, like to
Oh,
3.8 to 380?
well, like basically the bottom of that big red candle right there, like that wick. Yeah,
Right.
380, I guess,
Yeah.
or 383, more or less.
Not true. I received 0 notifications on Bloomberg. That doesn't mean it's not true.
Completely false. Because
Yeah,
Bloomberg.
they're
The one rumor I heard is that he's going to announce a special missile that he's going to give to Ukraine that could reach Moscow.
That's great. I bet he, yeah, stir things up.
so 590s for tomorrow.
600s and 10.
Just wait, Baron is almost done.
LMT call?
Baron is almost done with his order, his put order.
Bro, someone needs to make friends with that dude. Can we get a friendship with that guy?
Yeah. Let me teach him the Potter box.
Nah, fuck that. Tell him to teach us the Bitcoin drop.
Yeah, right. I don't know, man.
That looks about right though.
I
Go
know.
the other way.
I mean, I'm looking up. I mean, and we know how this goes. But what I'm seeing is, and I know that I'm tired and shit, but it doesn't fucking matter. You're closing red at the floor. And this is unusual circumstances. And what are you pushing off of? You're pushing off of the same resistance that we built, popped, and dropped. If that's not fucking bearish, I don't fucking know what is. And then 590 would be a target because it does have multiple points of contact. So that's your first target. Naturally, you're gravitating towards structure, which structure is only here at 577 on the weekly.
If you finished
Gosh.
off that weekly candle down below the gap, that would look right too. Like
What if I
opening
used
in the middle and then closing below.
If I used a quarter of what I made and just fucking rip this motherfucker a new one. 5, 7 days away. That's ridiculous. Oh shit! It skips.
You came all the way to 5.7?
Yeah.
That's
I'm trying to make it. I mean, I'm.
You
Still got that gap at 531 to 536.
Oh,
Yeah.
530s look good.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
Jesus Christ. You got it, George. You got
You're
it.
just hanging off a
My
cliff
bad, my
right
bad.
now.
I'm overtired too. I've been up since like 6.
I mean,
You
the
guys
end.
doing your good, bro.
There's
Hella hard.
the only thing that you could. I mean, you could hedge with 612 if you do decide to take a short. 690 is the target. Median of that is 680 or 586. Sorry. 587. So you can, again, these are all price targets. What's the worst case scenario here?
Chop.
Yeah, right here. What are these numbers? How many times? Twice? Sorry, I'm on my thinking pot right now, dude. Don't have like traditional empty space above you. This is the third time at the floor. You are bouncing. You are retesting. I'm trying to argue with the downside analysis without overanalyzing it.
The downsides are juiced. So
What'd you bounce off of? You bounced off of shite. And then what have buyers done since they have bounced? They couldn't even recover the first level up above you. Channel. It's not the actual channel though. I mean, we're gonna give it the mouth. 591.50. It's tough. Trump's talking right now, isn't he? Anybody know?
I just saw on Twitter that he's late 30 minutes.
He's still laying the shit. Get cooked in after hours. How much time have you got? 396. Well, somebody, I need, we need to know exactly when he steps to that fucking podium. I'm having a, I don't know if I want to tell you.
It'll be right at 1 o'clock.
You're West Coast then.
Right at the bell.
The 577s are even still 40 cents.
I'll just hedge myself.
590's got 105 open interest for tomorrow.
Jesus
Even
Christ.
the 512s for tomorrow are fucking 40 cents, which is crazy because they were 10 cents yesterday.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. 590 is, yep, those are very expensive. For tomorrow's contracts, it's pretty wild.
That's what I mean. Like, it's used both ways for no reason.
He's on? Okay.
Oh, there's a reason.
Yeah, and there might be a fucking reason. So
You could try with SQQ, I think. If you can't afford the QQQ, well, it doesn't move as good, does it? Does it move? No. Yeah, trash.
Is it crazy to buy the 580s for tomorrow?
Hold on. No, I'm thinking IWM then.
Connor, check TQQ.
oh, that looks good.
I don't
What
mind
is
doing.
TQQ?
Hold on. Let me give IWM a look.
Is just a Qs but weekly and
Yeah, it's the long version.
A long
Yeah,
way.
for-
Yo, 236 is on IWM 4 days out. Aren't bad. There's a shit ton of empty space. It has tomorrow's target would likely be 242 79 and 241 78. So you could always take that on a shorter. That is 241. Man, those are fucking expensive. You can play 3 steps out of the money of this target that you intend to hit. But careful. Low risk, high reward. I hope nobody's going fucking crazy here. And then because of the empty space, I'm gonna hedge tomorrow's 251s. Way cheap.
What was your downside on IWM?
I have 1 second. I'm trying to get filled here. $236 down for the 20th and 239 for the 17th, 251 for the 17th. Tomorrow's what? Fucking Friday? Shit.
I don't want to ever tell anyone what to do or not to do, but it feels like it'd be better to wait and then react to the bounce.
It might be. I mean, and that's again if you don't want to put any money on the table. I'm going to keep my risk down, you know.
Yep,
this
I'm
isn't
Chad.
going to be a full
You're playing with profits, so that's a different story.
I am playing with profits, but
Yeah.
and I'm trying to decide where to put those. Yeah, so
Been playing with profits.
yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I could take today's profits and leave it at that, but I mean, IWM has favorable empty space both ways. But that gap down there, and then the 24-hour candle is closing underneath. So tomorrow we could prepare for a retest of 247.24, tap, tap, and then because we got to target the first green candle to our left when we're moving down. That's 241, which is that is the empty space. 241.77. How's that translate? That translates perfectly to the level underneath. Obviously, if that's pushed through, the floor is lost. 240. Wide open spaces. Is this live? Yeah. Yeah, if you're choosing to sit on your hands, don't take that. I mean, self-analyze and question, you know, are you doing this just because you're impulsive and you can't help yourself? Have you been losing? Are you on a losing streak and you're just hoping that this is going to save you? Or have you done really well and you're got a little bit of money to play with outside of, you know, your profits that you've taken? Do you think? But I didn't see any earnings that made me earnings looks
You
hot
said
dog.
your target for tomorrow was 242, right? On that lower time frame on top of that box.
You said 240. Yeah, for tomorrow it's 241.71 basically, which is your bottom of your 24-hour candle. And then, you know, obviously there's a giant gap down there. And then to the upside, which, you know, whatever, but let me put that back actually. To the upside, actually, no. Let's put that back up there. It would be a retest right here at 247. How's that translate down? Okay, so what is that? The median of this range? Exactly the median of that range. So you could see something like this tomorrow. And I mean, that could rip us all the way up. Obviously, we would use the floor that we're trying to lose right now as a possible stop loss, trying to close that wick. Oh, if you guys are on TikTok, tap your screen. Also, I just want to say thank you to everybody. If you guys saw D-Train's message, appreciate you guys sending some loot to send to her so she can help those families. Super duper dope. So, all right. Anyway, let's keep looking. What else do we got?
And you said 236 for the 20th, right?
Yeah.
Those are kind of expensive.
Yeah, a little pricey. Stay within your risk, guys. Don't compromise. There will be more. And even if this does do something overnight, gap fills, right? There's opportunities. So be patient. If you know that you're not supposed to do it, have some discipline.
I'll take the next play.
Okay, there you go. We got a 52. I mean, it is closing outside. It does have empty space underneath you. You are, again, you know, kind of with the market over right now. You have to keep that in mind. You are being pulled down, however, after moving outside of that 52.40. Let's see, 1 hour. Yeah, it's looking a little empty. 15-minute. So here's how this needs to go if you're bullish. And I can see it sitting on the floor now. So retest, hopefully off of 52.16. You might tap 51.90, but right now you have two waves, right? Two taps off the top and two off the bottom. So I would be watching to see whether, and this floor is not really responding that well. So that's something to keep in mind. This entry on the 24-hour might be one of those retest plays. And if the market can find a leg down, obviously that's going to set that opportunity up. So, all right. Yep. Let's see. All right, so DKNG, and I talked about this one today or this morning. This is something that you can look at I mean, let me see what the contracts are actually looking like. If you have the longer expiration ones, this might be a good idea. The gap fill is 34, and the spread's a little wild, so you're gonna have to be careful with it. But the $34 puts could be an option, just enough to ease the pullback burn. Obviously, weeklies are probably not going to go for it, but this is one of the characteristics of DKNG, so I'm not really surprised. It's got a gap to fill, right, at 34.50, and structure that could get hit at 33.72. Anyone in the chat know? Start a mentorship. What do you mean? To start mentoring people? Don't do that shit. I mean, mentor people, but not like you're asking me what you should be price your mentorship at. That was a weird way to try to sell your shit. Like the whole one-on-one mentorship, I get it. But man, it's exhausting. And I think if you just spend a lot of time teaching really well, then again, we have a Discord full of people who are willing to help too as well. So they get, more than just me, they get them. And that's helped a lot of people too. So, let's see this. No, you just want attention, dude. So I'm not going to give it to you. All right. DKNG, Disney. Disney had an angle. I mean, you rejected that floor hard today. You're closing right up against the floor. It kind of digs into the downside. You do have a 107.38 target, which is that first green candle open to your left. Oh, dude, if you're asking me what to, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what to. That's up to you, man. I think you should just teach people. Just be a really good teacher, then you don't have to do that stuff. All right. Got that one. Obviously, with that empty space above Stelio, we could see some retest. The 24-hour certainly, digging down, but that just could be something that happens tomorrow. Interesting. It kind of led down. Let me see. Or yeah, weakness when you try to grab that floor. Got a 108 floor beneath you. I'm not doing anything on SPY. Costco. Damn. Costco rejected fucking hard too. Damn. Hope we don't get sentenced to a chop fest tomorrow.
Is that an actual sentence? You can get sentenced to that?
Yeah. Yeah. Guilty of speculating.
Because I've been sentenced to that.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Let's see. Costco. It's a Friday after a whole week of intense price action. It might be over the weekend. I'm not using a ton of risk. I'm playing with profits, just to emphasize that again. I want to play, again, it's easy to try to go crazy right now, but got to maintain the ship that I sailed in on. So To the downside, I see 91760 or 91485. If that gets punched through, I really don't see anything other than this 891. But that's a weird play. It is sitting on a floor. So I mean, if tomorrow you can't break your low, you left a lot of empty space up above. If you can bounce, that thing could rip right back up. So.
Potter AI filled that little gap.
Did it? I still have a little bit left on the hourly at 1769. One also hit that channel top again. Fucking
Damn.
lost
I
it.
didn't see that. I didn't even see the channel.
Yeah, this one might be chopping for a little while, but what it is doing is creating a lot of empty space for us later on. That'll be a lot easier to take now that it has some fluidity in it. Almost. Everything is frozen, waiting on Trump to rant. I see the upside too. I mean, if he can start yapping here relatively soon, maybe I can get out of one side or the other and then wait till the end of the day. I mean, probably right after the bell rings. I don't know. He's in a meeting with Zelensky tomorrow. Oh, bastard. What's he doing with him? Oh, yeah. I think I saw that. All right. I thought he's famous. Why he only got 42 viewers? Somebody posted on Reddit about him, about his service. Said he was a scammer. It's like, damn, took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, right now IWM is holding this floor and just stalling, and it definitely has the lower time frame empty space to reverse it back up. So it's sitting right on a key level here, just flirting with it. Yeah. Trump is telling his buddy which side to be some buy calls.
Yeah, the news is actually that he's meeting with Putin in Hungary for talks on ending the war in Ukraine. That's it.
Is it? Cool. And that's Hungary. When does this happen? In Budapest? When? Oh, yeah. You even know how to read that? All right. His live's about to start. No, he didn't have to get shot. What are you talking about? Don't say that. Samsung News? Damn. Sounds like Chop Chop. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. It's holding this floor for the third time. Might need to unload some of these puts. 344. Curls are, yeah, Qs are curling back up a little bit. Again, 600 is their main floor to reclaim right now. Yeah, Q puts were fire today.
Hey Astro, my buddy just sent me something about the new the Tesla FD, whatever. He's not on.
Yeah, the FSD.
Yeah, the FSD that supposedly it's like just ridiculous.
It is, and it's running on 160 watts right now, which is hardware 4. Hardware 5 is supposed to run on 800 watts. So like it just gets wicked from here. I mean it's right now you get in, you type where you want to go, you hit send, and then once your seatbelt's on, it goes. And all we're waiting for is Banish, where when you get there, it then allows you on your app to say go park, and then the car will leave you go park. It's getting interesting.
Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., whose wife.
Can't believe Dr. Oz is in fucking government.
I have to say that she's I
Wild.
wouldn't ever get into an argument with her, and you've decided you learned that a long time ago. Right? She did a great job, actually.
Don't tell
of
anybody
Labor,
about that.
Lutnick, thank you, Howard. Secretary of Labor, Lori Chavez de Rima.
I can't believe Vince McMahon's wife is in government.
Jesus Christ. Don't get me started, dude.
Oz, who's a fantastic guy. And
Like,
he's
what the
done
fuck
really well.
qualifies her?
FDA Commissioner Marty McCary. Thank you, Marty.
What do you expect from a TV guy? That's all he knows.
Senator Katie Britt, who got
He's a
me
billionaire.
started with this
Basically,
whole
he's a
thing.
live
She
TV
called
show,
up to
bro.
say
Administration.
there was a bad ruling by a judge.
They all
Did he
put
did he
the
ever did he ever put his taxes out?
We did it very quickly. Probably in 24 hours, it was done.
He did very quickly.
Congressman Richard
When?
Hudson, a great guy, and his
Nah,
wife
I'm just
Renee.
joking.
Very
Oh.
good guy, Richard. And advocate Samantha Bush, who's a very respected person. For years,
Hey, who,
American
Trump?
couples struggling with
Yeah.
infertility have faced crushing
courts did
costs
it
in their
during
quest to
his
start
one of
a
his
family,
trials.
and IVF is among the most expensive treatments of all. A single round of IVF in the United States can cost up to $25,000, can actually go a lot higher than that. And many couples require multiple
started talking.
rounds for a successful pregnancy.
He's been talking.
The reason for these high prices is the excessive cost of the drugs involved. The number one fertility drug used in IVF is currently 700% more expensive in the United States than the rest of the world. And you know, we're ending all of that. It's called Favored Nations, and we're ending it, and we're ending it pretty fast. Nobody thought we'd be able to do it, and we've done it.
Like he thinks that anybody thought that he could do anything.
Down
Unbelievable.
100%, 200%,
Pretty fast.
600%. Numbers
Very
we've never
fast.
seen before.
Yeah, I'm playing IWM now. It's got empty space all the way, you know, up to into the 250s, the 246, but I'm hoping our graveyard isn't going to be something like this.
Bobby all the time. How are we doing with that? And we're doing really
But
good.
it's Friday, so
Really
again,
doing good. Other countries are agreeing to it because if they don't, we put tariffs on them, and then they agree.
we strong arm them.
It's amazing how
We
they do
force
that.
them.
But in
I love it.
as an example, in London, you'd buy a certain drug for $130, and even less than that, I guess $88 as of a count a month ago. And in New York, you pay $1,300 for the same thing. So now we're going to be paying, instead of $1,300, you'll be paying about $150, and they'll be paying $150 too. We're going to pay the same thing. Favored nations, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And we've been ripped off by the whole world for a long period of time. One of the most popular fertility drug regimens costs over $5,000 per cycle, as an example. Wow. Largely, as
We
a
make
result
the
of
U.S.
these
makes its own peanut oil.
unsustainable
Oh, that's great.
prices, 70% of the employers do not offer
All
insurance
right, I
coverage
just grabbed a few more of the calls.
Therefore, most couples with fertility challenges are paying these costs entirely out of their own pockets, which is not really possible to do. Oh, look who we have. Look at it, the great Maria Bartiromo. I didn't know. Did you get put into the regular pool pack? That's very good. Yeah, that's good. Nice to see you. I'm doing an interview with her in a little while. In the Trump administration, we want to make it easier for all couples to have babies, raise children, and start the families they've always dreamed about. That's why today I'm pleased to announce that after extensive negotiations,
We need more workers.
fertility drug manufacturer in the world has agreed to provide
This guy's a
massive
creep, man.
discounts
I don't
to
want
all
any more
fertility
little
drugs
kids coming
they
around.
sell in the United
We have
States,
too many already.
including the most popular drug of all, the IVF drug
Yo, coin?
Null F. So it's Gonal F.
Oh no, my toes are tingling, dude.
Close enough, right? Gonal F. As part of this agreement, EMD Serrano will list their fertility drugs online at
What the fuck?
TrumpRx.gov at very, very heavily reduced prices, prices that you won't even believe.
Couldn't believe it.
Potter.
Did you see this?
In addition,
Yeah.
the FDA will be
I was-
working
Gap.
with the company to expedite the review and approval of another common fertility IVF drug.
Keep it low risk.
Currently, it's selling
Yes,
in
sir.
Europe. It's Pergoveris.
Say that again, buddy.
Pergoveris.
260.
That's a sound nice name. Pergoveris. Why can't you name them nice simple names?
Why can't you stop being a simpleton?
If it works, that's
In a
what it's
Mastro.
about, right? Upon approval, this drug would directly compete against the
So
much
we're
more
still-
Unapproval.
currently has a monopoly in the American market, and this will bring down costs very significantly. And the other one's going to have to come down also. Finally, EMD Serrano has agreed that all future drugs and everything that it develops and sells in the United States
Those are pretty cheap.
be offset at most favored nation.
Shit, you could play 250s. You could play
We started the process
250,
and
275s for next week are like a
we had little
buck.
thing called COVID that came up. We had a
Yeah, but 260s
good job in that too.
are
And they'll bring a significant
85.
portion of their drug manufacturing
Coin or
back to the
IWM?
United States. So they're going to bring it
Talking about coin.
back into the United States, and
260s for
that's a lot of
31st
reasons,
are
but,
3,
primarily
and
because of the
250s are
election
225.
result, November 5th,
I just
and
took
maybe
260s.
most importantly because of the tariffs, because if they do
For
it here, there
31st
are
or
no
24th?
tariffs. So
For,
again,
for next week.
we're going to be very close. I think
Keep
by
it at
the
lower
end of
risk.
this, year, we're going to be very close to
Losing my mind.
$20 in investment. As an example, the Biden administration had less than $1 trillion.
Let's keep
I can
watching.
I can hear your
4
Trump.
years, Maria. Can you
Oh, my
imagine?
bad.
4
No, no,
years,
That's okay.
less than one. We're going to break $20 trillion of investment, and we're already over 17
But isn't
trillion,
coin resting at
and
the
that's
top
in
of a
8
box
months.
right
Can
now?
you believe that? And he was at less
No,
than 1 trillion.
I'm looking at the 24-hour.
And in addition to
Three
that, he had
feet
open
Potter for
borders,
coin?
allowing
Damn.
millions of people to
Yeah,
pay
they're cheap. There is a gap up above at 257
in history.
if you want to hedge for that. This is an old box that it's sitting at, if that's what you're talking about. But this point of contact is where we've been shoved underneath. We're in between the two. So if you wanted to wait to take that, you could wait for this low of day to take it.
As time goes by, when it really kicks in for most of, I mean, think of those numbers. You know, I told the story last time.
258s for
and Pfizer's doing
358s.
something very similar. But I told them that my first term, I was so proud of myself because I was the first
Bet you
president
were.
in 28 years where drug prices went down for the year. And you know what they went down? 1/8 of 1%. But I was so 1/8 of 1%. Now I'm getting them down, Maria, 500, 600, 800%. In
How's
some
that work?
cases, Even more than that. It's hard to believe. But I was proud. I said, "Oh wow, I'm the first
I'm
one."
seeing
1/8 of
improvements here, Pete.
1%, and I was proud of that.
Education and
Now I
economics.
realized, and I called a news conference. Some of you were at that news conference actually, and I said, "Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. We've gone down by 1/8 of 1%, and now we're going down 500, 600, 700, 800%, Richard. So it's really something for most administrations and all of the people involved in
I got a
this
little
kind of thing, this action
hedge
will
on
be a
coin.
crowning achievement of their agenda for fertility health. But for us, it's really just the beginning. It's just a start. It's one of many things we're doing today.
Yeah, grab more IWM on the upside. Just a little balance it.
Tomorrow or further out?
Yeah, for tomorrow, man, because honestly, if it's going to shoot out with as compressed as it is in between those two boxes, those weeklies will save my ass.
That AMAT's trying to pop up, Potter. And
supplemental insurance plans
grabs that four
specifically
at the end of
for
the day.
fertility. It's never been done before.
It's going to, I think, a 229, 44 retest possibly there.
Will be able to opt in to specialized
It held really well.
just as they
It
get
did. That's why
Really
I
well.
I got more. I reduced my risk and I got further like out of the money.
So I don't
contracts.
know. You know, I don't know how well these things are covered. I see the Democrats like to take credit for all of the things we do. We do the things and they take the credit. But I figure if you do enough of these, eventually people are going to figure it out. The Democrats have done nothing. This will make all fertility care,
Damn.
including IVF, far more affordable.
I was hoping
and
they'd do
accessible.
something.
And by providing
Jesus Christ, bro. Ruben is fucking caked up right now.
people who ultimately need to
Ruben, get a BBL, dude.
IVF because couples
You
will
could
be
buy
able to
you could buy us all
problems early.
all
The result
BBLs,
will be
dude.
Healthier pregnancies, healthier
BBL
babies, and many
Ruben.
more
BBL Ruben. Change his name, dude.
I want a PPL.
Change his name. Change his name. Ivy, change his name.
I got it. I got it.
These new fertility benefit
Now,
options
my question is,
available
why is
to
gold still
their
going up?
employees
Yo, it is
'Cause-
absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. I really cannot find any
This is
reasoning.
delusion.
any president to bring.
I'm just
together
asking because I know people that like buying gold and they don't even know. No one knows.
No, people now who is buying gold, who knows? Maybe they're not buying the highs, but I think they're buying the high.
Hell yeah, dude.
They're not getting squeezed right now. That's what I think's
very
happening.
rapidly together.
I don't know.
On the options.
Everything passed, and Alabama then took care of it and passed it within a week.
So you're
everything
saying
was
what?
done.
Like this is like a gamma squeeze out of all
So I
that
wanna thank
those
Katie
in the
and
money
Brett.
expirations?
There's no
I'm just
deeper
asking,
happiness and joy.
are people
or faith
thinking
No, no,
in
I'm-
someone
I'm-
than
I'm-
now
I'm
betting on the
millions of
I'm betting on the
Americans
downside.
struggling with
I
infertility
don't know.
will have
I have
No, I know
a
100%.
chance
Well,
to
regardless
share
of things, everybody's gonna always hedge. You know, the only way
I was
to
just
see
gonna say
that is
gold has always been like a safe haven, especially when market
Yeah.
volatility picks up. So I think that
Yeah.
maybe in combination with squeezes, but my last weekly runner on gold is 5,600%, 16%. Jesus Christ, Sparkle.
as people spoke.
Get a grill.
Sitting right there. I'm gonna watch you.
Ruben, what are you
I
up,
think
dude?
that-
Percentage wise.
You gotta be kidding. Here we go. It was one after another, and it was wonderful listening to.
You were up like
But I said,
what do you say, 500% earlier?
Anderson,
That was earlier, dude.
please, Dr. Oz.
Oh my God, Dr. Oz.
In here real quick.
Market just filled up its empty space.
By thanking President Trump.
Oh,
Sir,
God.
from the very first phone call we ever had, your support was strong. It was steadfast.
Can we not glaze him? Can we just?
And because of you, millions of Americans.
That's the only way he allows them up there.
greater opportunity
Look at him sitting in that chair, dude. That's a fucking oil painting right there, dude. Hold on.
Yo, there's no like big news, bro. This is just like whatever he's saying about fertility or whatever. There's no market news. There's no.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
was
look
not
at
a
that.
big scam.
Tell me
Not
that's
a
not an
big
oil.
scam.
That's an oil painting right there, dude. Look at it.
Celebration of parents. It's a celebration of families.
That's screenshot immediately.
And it's a celebration for those people.
That's not the real Dr. Oz.
who be parents themselves.
She stepped in. She said, "I'm the new Dr. Oz." Beat it.
Can attest,
Yeah, I
and
thought that was a
certainly do
dude.
myself,
It's a power play, dude.
The greatest gift that God has ever given me is the ability to be a mom. We want more people to have that opportunity. We
All
want
right.
that easier and more affordable.
We need more taxpayers.
IVF is what makes
More soldiers for the anthill.
so many families that are facing infertility. So you've seen the numbers. It's either 1 in 8 couples, or some people say as much as 1 in 6.
Ivy.
Done messing around with IWM.
Ivy, can you make sure?
It's 9%.
I want to try something out. Will you make sure that before all requests that everybody glazes me beforehand, please?
The recommendations
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
has
I need
Myron,
a.
you're
I
so
need.
amazing. You're so beautiful. Can you look
Thank
at
you.
this?
to nearly
Yeah,
a
they're
million
exactly like that.
They're gonna draft
Different variations. Potter, you're a genius. There we go. Oh my God, I feel the analysis.
This is the
I'm
most
starting to see price targets. Oh no.
yes,
The widest guy you've ever seen. All right, I'm back to zero.
has done.
Yeah, I understand why you use QQQ instead of IWM for real. Like QQQ moves
And Mr.
$4,
President, it's your
IWM moves
leadership.
50 cents.
You
Yeah.
are the reason why the Republican Party is
Reduce.
of parents. We are the party of
Then IWM moves when you're not paying
This
attention
is
most of the
why
time.
when Senator
Oh
Cruz
yeah,
said
dude, it'll fucking rip ass. What is that, Marcos?
Republican senator to sign on and say that they supported nationwide
This is my wallpaper. Get the hell out of here, dude.
Just for the record, IVF is legal.
I hate taking selfies of myself. You know how hard that was hard.
all 50 states. And President Trump taking this action today to lower cost, to bring these issues to the forefront, and to enact solutions for people working to start their families.
Dude, she's got porcelain legs, dude. Those aren't real.
And there's
She's not real. Look at her legs.
But this isn't the only thing that you
They're not
do
real.
to prove that we're the party of parents.
Those cannot be real. That she's wearing.
If you look
Look at those fucking porcelain legs, dude.
guys, he
Hey,
made
dude,
sure
I'm over
that
$14 on
hardworking
that
parents
coin.
were front and center
What?
in that legislation.
Oh, dude.
You know,
Trim, dude.
was child tax credits being expanded and made permanent. whether it was Trump accounts.
When you go chew on a log, lady, hurry up. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
This is their encouragement for people to not pull out.
Oh my God, that's on YouTube.
Wait for it. About childcare, President Trump actually took action on the affordability and accessibility of childcare. We know that 1 in 4 families say that they hesitate to have more children because of the cost and because of childcare cost. For the first time, this man actually took steps to change the dynamics for hardworking parents. So
Damn, she might as well slide under his desk when she finishes.
Yeah, Lord have mercy.
So that he can.
touched in 2 decades and
Dude, this is the opposite. This is like the same as like having a stripper tell you that she loves you.
President Reagan was in office.
I'm just kidding. I mean, good job for, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people who want to have kids that'll benefit from that, but my God, that was a long glazing session. That had to have been at least 6 or 7 minutes of glaze.
Dude, did Trump say anything about gold? Dude, I'm about to bust.
Brother, can you please? What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. Dude, that's got to be what, 700% now?
and an easier one for us to grow the very most important thing.
Was that fucking...
So let's set the stage. Put it in perspective. 2 weeks ago,
It just hit 700%.
Did it? Damn. Have you trimmed it all, or are you still fucking man balls out?
Numbers again inconceivable. Last week, a leading company from Europe,
I'm ball
a
handling
global leader
that
in the
until
pharmaceutical sector, came to this office,
until
made
it hits
the same kind
400.
of commitment for most favored
I've got
nation,
it until October
pricing, again,
31st.
because the president
So
insisted
I
on
think
it
I'm
and
good.
was persistent, and he alluded to the fact that he was calling Secretary Kennedy and me quite a bit. He definitely was. With great
So what are you gonna do when you're a millionaire, dude?
and would not hold back.
I should just pop the game right now, Hunter.
Huh?
No.
It's
Yeah,
larger
bro,
because
still
we're now
going.
showing that MFN is the tool.
Is this the most money you've ever made in your life? Holy shit.
We're revealing perhaps the most
By
important
far.
MFN opportunity
By
of
far.
all,
The
'cause it's
most I've
about
held before this
procreation.
was like maybe
It's about babies.
30K.
It turns
How
out
do you
that
feel,
MFN
dude? You
is
know
the
you're gonna be
most
telling your
important
grandkids about
thing
this.
that
Like, take
you
mental
get the drug
pictures.
pricing, that you get the drug
Hold on, let me get in
pricing,
it.
but lots of other
No, it's what-
business necessities that
Dude.
are possible when that occurs. So
Dude.
Senator Kennedy and I, who's a wonderful leader, talk frequently about family. I think the reason he's a great leader
I've
and
been
is
popping
president as well
bottles.
is because they have large families and they take pride in
Strippers
You
and
wanna-
cocaine.
gives us.
Hey, you sell one contract? Jesus,
Do
dude.
not have the ability to have children, but it turns out that
Dude.
about 1 in 3
Sell me a
families,
contract.
a much higher number, that don't have the number of babies they
Look at it
desire.
fucking rip. Does this gold is, can you see the percentages in after hours? Like you can with the Qs?
And he's delivering on
And
that
Spy?
in a way I don't think anyone thought was possible. We're opening the door with MFN pricing and tariffs that supported Secretary Lutnick with a new approach to make reproductive medicine more affordable.
Yeah, that's the guy that posted yesterday.
I know what you're all thinking, and you're probably right. There are going to be a lot of Trump babies. I think that's probably a good thing. But it turns out the fundamental creative force
Somebody
of
just talking?
society is about making babies. It's about creating. And this country, the one that President Trump is leading so beautifully, has been a country of abundance, not scarcity.
The fuck you talking about, son?
To address the fact that we had 3.6 million
Bullshit.
last year, which is
I'm gonna buy a Shipley Donuts.
miracles. That's
You're gonna buy what?
less babies than we would ideally
I'm gonna buy a Shipley Donuts franchise.
Holy shit. Shipley Donuts.
led by the head of Medicare, Chris Klump, who's standing over there, and Ina Hernandez, have negotiated a spectacular MFN deal to reduce the
Ooh, I like kolaches.
drug prices by $2,200.
Hot glaze, eh?
That's nearly half of the price that it had been. The most prescribed drug in this category in America, made by MD Serrano, is described over here. And you'll notice President Trump, these are
Oh yeah.
$242.
Oh god, Stelio.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Yo, you know what? I just got a great idea. So, whenever you're taking a trade, dude, I want you to take a picture of your favorite food, whatever that may be, and put it right at your price target. You know what I mean?
Okay. What do you think my favorite food is?
Yeah, I don't think you want most people to take a picture of that.
I bet you it was probably ham and cheese
Ham
or
and cheese?
Or maybe it has tulips.
what about
Yeah, I know
caviar?
what he was gonna say. I was just
No, you,
guessing.
no, you, no, you.
You passed, Potter.
That's fucked up.
Let me guess. It might have two lips, maybe a bean and up top. Who knows?
A beat? What the fuck are you
Huh?
talking about? Oh, why do you? Why? You're about to get a 50-day ban, dude. Holy shit! Gold said, "I'm."
Oh.
He said, "Oh, we got ladies in the chat, man." Wow, dude. TikTok is saying some crazy shit, though. I'm not gonna lie, dude. If I read these out,
Dude, TikTok lives are crazy, bro. Like, some dude went in my live and he was like, nah, you had me gripping the covers last night.
oh
I
my
was like, bro,
god,
I don't
dude.
know you, bro. Who are you?
Yeah, look at these comments on TikTok, dude.
What? No, how do they know?
How do they know? Oh my god, dude.
Wait, oh yeah, I forgot your chat knows who I am.
Do you like seedless
We just
watermelon
literally
or
just talked
seeded
about
one?
fried chicken and watermelon earlier.
I didn't say anything like that, dude. I don't say shit like that. You guys are
Yes, we
crazy,
did, 'cause
dude.
you kept saying that.
No, I didn't.
I think this Discord needs to take a big loss altogether. Lock in, dude.
Silly goose.
I love watermelon. Squirt some lime juice on it with some Tajin.
Yeah.
How'd it go, Potter?
So good. So juicy. I be eating watermelon like a 3-year-old, dude. That shit's all over my shirt. Got seeds on my forehead and shit.
Somebody clip that.
You say this shit on purpose.
Yeah, he does,
The
bro.
picture of you holding that glizzy is crazy. I don't know who did that, but that is nuts.
It's Big O. It's constantly Big O. He's got this obsession kink like of me holding hot dogs, dude. It's out of control.
The question is, what are
That
those
is
seeds doing
diabolical.
on your face?
Shit, what?
IVF treatments has been out of reach. That's why expanding access to IVF has been an issue of great.
She looks like she gets mad at her neighbors for the fucking height of their grass. Sorry, I'm judging people. I'm sorry.
By enabling access and eliminating barriers to IVF.
Are they having a barbecue in the park?
EMD Serrano
Not on my watch.
help President Trump deliver on his promise to you.
Do you know who my husband is?
Thanks to the president's leadership, EMD Serrano has worked along
He is the vice president of the Homeowners Association.
services and innovations that are consistent with other countries.
We listen and we do judge.
The administration, we are proud to announce that Americans will have access to our leading IVF therapies.
All right, I've had enough of this. I can't do it anymore. I get it. They're gonna get people pregnant. It's not gonna be me. Can't get me. Shoot people with IMFV darts or whatever the fuck.
We'll revisit that in 6 months.
All right, buddy. Honest. Hey, yo, you better calm down there, buddy.
Hey, Chef, who's gonna get you pregnant?